The name for this lesson is the Van Goff golf ball. Are you practicing mistakes? Are you a slave to the golf ball? Are you improving? If you're not improving, you're in the black hole. The more you practice, the worse you're going to get. What you have to be able to do is get the real evidence, what you're actually doing. And what Van Goff refers to is that the golf ball in the air effectively draws a picture of your swing on the ground. Nothing annoys me more than to see amateurs hacking away, going up and down tunnels of no return because they don't find the real evidence. They don't know how to read ball flight. What you have to be able to do is learn the basics of ball flight. The basics of ball flight means that you look and you get the real evidence. You're not away with the fairies. There are 3 compartments in ball flight. I want to say it one more time. There are 3 compartments in ball flight. If your golf ball is offline, it's to do with spin. What is spin to do with? The club face angle. It's either open or closed. That's the only reason the ball goes left or right. If your ball flight is too high, it's nothing to do with the angle. It's to do with the plane of your swing. You're too steep. That's simple as that. That's the compartment you should be in. If you're lacking distance, you have no club head release. You have no club head speed. You're a wooden swing. Waste of time. My problem with amateur golfers is they go and ask their friends for advice. They don't know how to read ball flight. They go away on tangents. They get lost. You've got to learn the basics of ball flight. Let's take the 3 compartments. Say you're lacking distance. Let's hone in. Why are you lacking distance? You have no club head speed. What must you do? Start to generate club head speed. How are you going to do that? You're going to say, I have a club head. It's not an ornament. I've got to learn to release it. So I've got to learn to get a feeling of pressurizing the club head. I'm going to get the release here. I'm going to really get the club head ripping at the ball. And this is going to create, it's not going to speed up my swing, but I'm going to get the feeling as I come in, releasing it. So here you go. You're going to crease your distance immediately by doing this. Learn to release the club head. You're spraying the ball left and right. You're a Discover Ireland golfer all over the golf course, annoying everybody. What compartment you've got to be looking at is the spin. You have the wrong spin. Why is that? Because one reason only, your club face is either too open or too closed. And what governs the club face is your grip. So you've got to learn to get the club face square at impact. And what you've got to do is, if you're going to the right, make the obvious conclusion the ball was spinning to the right, and therefore the club face was open at impact. What you've got to do is take corrective action. Don't be thinking of anything else. Get a club face that's square or closed. And basically I'm going to get rid of this open club face. I'm going to make sure my right hand gets underneath the shaft and I get the feeling of closing the face, and I'm going to get it going the other way. The club head is like the steering wheel in your car. The engine drives it, but the steering wheel guides it. The angle of the club face at impact is what gives you direction. If your club face is open, you've got to get it closed. Now, if you are a hooker, what you've got to learn to do, or your ball goes to the left. There's only one reason the ball goes to the left, and that's because your club face is closed. I'm 30 years watching golfers practicing mistakes. They don't look at the real evidence. And what you've got to do then is learn to get an open club face as you come in. Open up the club face and get the feeling of you have to change your grip in your right hand over, but you've got to investigate what will correct your club face. So ball flight is based on 3 concepts. How far the ball goes is governed by club head speed. The height is the swing plane. Direction is club face angle. These are the 3 compartments that you have to go up or down. And then you begin to get real evidence, and you have a chance. You have a fighting chance of becoming a reasonable golfer. For God's sake, learn the basics of golf ball flight. If you're going to avoid practicing mistakes and reach your full potential and get an exact reason what you are doing wrong and improve, learn the basics of golf ball flight, and you could become a very good player.